Hey guys, one of the things I wanted to discuss with you today is an interesting topic. It's called the Petri Dish, the lab rat. You are the lab rat. Excuse me. We are the lab rat. The system in this country of capitalism, and I love business. I'm a businessman. I'm all about capitalism. However, capitalism has gone amok. Without controls and some sort of regulation, it boils down to one thing: profit. When there is profit over human life and human value, we've lost our way. I believe we have lost our way as a society. All you have to do is look at the thousands of chemicals that are in our food that are illegal in other countries' food supplies. So we're the lab rats. We're for sale. We've been for sale. It's alarming, disturbing, but it's a subject that we gotta talk about and discuss, create awareness. What can be done? Well, without awareness and discussion, there's no starting point, so we'll start there. How have we become lab rats? The American experiment, in my view, is a failure, because where we're at now as a society and a mankind, a species here, not only on the planet but in the country, when you have a genocide happening in Palestine and we're just watching it, aiding and abetting it, frankly, when we have our health sold for the highest dollar, it's just unimaginable considering the resources that we have. The income disparity is at epic levels and getting worse. The rich are getting richer. The middle class is shrinking, dramatically. I'm just saying, guys and gals, we need to speak about this more. We need to have these conversations. They're tough conversations, but if you don't self-reflect and identify certain issues, challenges, problems, we'll never overcome them. The first step is to identify the challenges, and the challenges are money, the capitalistic system. Let me ask you a question. Were we better 100 years ago when you grew your own food, you cleaned your own food? You had to survive. You had to have survival skills. And you understood the values of the land and taking care of the land. I feel we lost that, especially here in America as a society where everything now is about convenience. We won't survive. I know, growing up on Long Island, I would not survive if I had to grow. I would learn, but would that learning curve be too long for me to really, be able to do something in a really expeditious timeline if you needed to grow food immediately? If the foods went barren and we had a severe drought, we're going to be in big trouble here in most urban cities. So this is just the question of the day. Hey guys, and gals, I don't mean that in any gender specific way, but if we had to survive, could we? Could we survive the challenges? I'm not saying that I know more or less, but I do understand that there's a conversation that needs to be had. Can we speak about this? Let me know your thoughts.